So the iPhone 12 has arrived in 4 different flavours, but what really interested me is what Apple took away. It's Martin SFP Bryant here with Big Revolution, the channel about how tech companies communicate and how tech can help you communicate. And today I want to look at how Apple is communicating the future of the iPhone. The iPhone 12 range may be Apple's best iPhones ever. Obviously, they're not going to make them worse, are they? But what has been taken away marks an interesting turning point for the company. You'll no longer get a plug with your iPhone, only a USB-C to Lightning cable. And that's the same for older iPhones that are still on sale too. Now this is great for dealing with e-waste, you know, all those chargers and cables you have lying around your house and they stay there for years and eventually, somewhere down the line, they end up in landfill polluting the planet, and that's no good to anyone, is it? So let's face it, you've probably got a charger or 3 for an iPhone lying around your house already, and if you don't, Apple will happily sell you one. But beyond e-waste, what this really points to is a future where the iPhone is completely port-free. You see, the other thing Apple announced was magnet-assisted wireless charging, repurposing the old MagSafe branding it used to use on laptop chargers. If you've wirelessly charged anything on a charging pad, you'll know how annoying it can be. You put your phone down in slightly the wrong position and come back later to a dead battery. With magnets to hold the phone in place, it should make wireless charging far more reliable. Apple can sell you accessories like a magnetic charging pad or a Duo version with additional space to charge an Apple Watch too. And third parties like Belkin will release compatible accessories as well. It sounds silly, but magnets are actually the most interesting and exciting thing Apple announced at the iPhone 12 event. They're much more interesting than 5G, which won't really be much use to many people for a good few years yet, and better cameras and better screens and things, that's just to be expected. And the iPhone 12 mini, a slightly smaller iPhone, will be nice for some people, but the magnets are far more interesting because they're making wireless charging like 50% less painful, and that's a huge thing. And it means being able to charge in your car or on a train or even walking down the street with the right kind of accessory, suddenly things that you can really imagine being possible. And with 15-watt charging, these should charge your phone and watch faster than the usual sluggish pace of a wireless charging pad, thankfully. A couple of years from now, I can see the iPhone 14 arriving in a completely port-free design, and people will freak out about it, and people will laugh about Apple being brave to take things away, and still there'll be people who will hold on to their Lightning port-enabled iPhones for as many years as they possibly can. But then I think in a few years' time we'll look back and we'll wonder how we ever lived with wires attached to our phones. Why did we listen to music with wired headphones? Why did we charge with wires? They're so inconvenient and they get in the way. It'll seem like a quaint bygone age when wires were a thing. And in a few years we'll look back when Android phones all have no wires as well, and we'll wonder why Apple led us down this path. And maybe we'll think, well, there was no consumer benefit for it, no obvious pressing reason to get rid of wired chargers. Why bother, apart from to make us have to pay more money for expensive accessories? And let's face it, that's probably one of the main reasons why Apple has done this. But I don't think we'll want to go back. Once we're wire-free and we're used to that world, and all manner of wireless accessories have caught up with demand, we're going to live a much better life without wires. And it all started with a little magnet. If you want more Big Revolution in your life, don't forget to subscribe to both this channel, please subscribe now, and also the Big Revolution newsletter, which you can find at bigrevolution.net/newsletter, and that will bring news and opinion about the tech world into your inbox 6 days a week. I'll see you again soon.